So what are some of the things that we could do as a society when it comes to domestic violence? Number one, stop judging and shaming the victims for what their abusers do. If someone hit you with their car, no one would come over to you and say, "Why didn't you get out of the way? What's wrong with you?" Number two, judge the conduct of the abuser rather than the conduct of the victim. There is no other type of violent crime where we blame the victim rather than the perpetrator. We don't blame the store clerk for getting robbed. We don't say, "Why did you have the door open?" or "Why did you have money in the cash register?" When we ask the question, "Why doesn't the victim just leave? What's wrong with her?" we're laying the blame for domestic violence on the victim and not where it belongs, on the hands of the abuser. We need to start asking better questions like, why is he hitting her? An even better question would be, how do we make him stop? And the best question of all would be, how can we help her? Domestic violence does not only affect the woman being abused. The ripple effect goes out to her children, her friends, her family. We need to start coming together as a culture. We have the ability to help. We just have to choose to do so. One of my neighbors offered me a safe place to go whenever I just needed to get away from him. And all she offered was a cup of tea and a compassionate ear, which started my journey of getting away from him. In August of 2018, the abuser smacked me so hard at the Bronx Zoo that he knocked me to the ground. A young woman came over to help me, and her boyfriend or husband said, "Leave it alone. It has nothing to do with you." She turned on him and said, "What if it happened to me? What if it happened to our daughter? Is that what you would do?" And she helped me get off the ground. And I was so incredibly grateful, although embarrassed. But in that moment, she showed me that I deserve better. And she made my abuser think twice about hitting me again in public. We as a society need to stop saying, "Well, it's not my business," when we see our coworkers with bruises or hear the screams from our neighbors in the middle of the night. Each of us has the potential and has the ability to help a domestic violence victim become a domestic violence survivor. We just need to do better and stop judging.